I wanted to show you how you could take your iReady resources and turn them into an interactive lesson for your students. I'm already logged in. Here's my iReady dashboard. I'm going to head to the teacher toolbox. From here, it's going to let me select the grade level that I'm working on and also the lessons. So I'm going to do a lesson on doubles and near doubles. Select that. I'm going to go ahead and go to session 2, and here is the slide presentation for that lesson. I'm going to go ahead and open it. And when it opens as a PowerPoint. So we're going to take it from a PowerPoint and we're going to turn it into a Google slide presentation. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So just minimize that. Head on over to your Google Slides, select blank presentation, and underneath File, it says Import Slides. From here, you're going to upload, select a file from your device, and then choose the slides or the presentation that you want to upload. So go ahead and open. It's going to upload and it's going to show you all of those PowerPoint slides and let you choose which ones you want to include in your Google presentation. So you can choose any of these that you want. I'm going to go ahead and choose all of them. So you don't have to choose all, but I will this time, and just show you what that looks like. So now you've turned your PowerPoint into a Google slide presentation. And from here, we're going to personalize that. I'm going to go to one that I've already worked on here and show you how we're going to personalize it. The first thing I did to personalize it was I just added a slide in Google Slides on on framing the learning. So I'm going to show the students what they're going to be able to do, how they're going to be able to do it, and why they're doing it. So just framing the learning. Then I went ahead and I went to my add-ons in Google Slides and I opened up that Nearpod app over here. So my Nearpod's already opened. And from here, I can add Nearpod slides and questions. So let me give you an example. So right off the bat, I added a collaborate board. I'm going to go to Nearpod and show you what that looks like using the preview. Now, if you want to do this and you want to use Nearpod to personalize these Google Slides, you could use the live participation mode, and your students would have a front row seat to your presentation with their devices open in front of them that they can interact with. And let me show you what I mean. Here's that collaborative board. So right off the bat, I'm taking a formative assessment. I'm going to ask my students to give me an example of a double so I can see if they even know what I'm talking about when I say doubles. And they're going to post their answer here. And it'll start to populate. It looks a lot like a Jamboard. Another way that let me go back here. Another way that I personalize it using Nearpod is after a story problem, I went ahead and I asked that question, what is the problem about, using that open-ended question slide. So my open-ended question, what is this question about? Now, not just one student can answer that question, but every student in the class can interact with the presentation and say what this question is about. And then their answers will start to populate up on the BenQ board on your presentation so students can see their answer and then the answers from the other students in the class. So you can use any of those Nearpod examples that I showed you during our PD. I'm going to show you one more way that I personalize this here. After the story problem, I thought, the students might need a way to solve this using virtual manipulatives. So I went ahead and I added a link to 2 color counters. They can just click that link and it'll take them right to those virtual manipulatives. So you can personalize it by adding a link. You can personalize it by adding a video. You can even go to the Nearpod quiz and include a quiz at the end of your presentation to do a check for understanding.